All right, let's go ahead and get going. I have 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and I want to say thank you to everyone for attending this info session today. My name is Dr. Randy Whetstone Jr. I am a clinical assistant professor at the University of Louisville, and I've had the privilege of serving as a faculty member in the BS of Organizational Leadership and Learning program for about 5.5 years now. So, this info session is going to be an opportunity for you to learn about this program, why this program is an ideal fit for you, and to also explain how a student is actually trained and how they learn as an OLO student, as well as an overview of admissions and financial aid as well. And so, my goal at the end of this session is to be able to provide some very important information to you, and then to answer any questions that you all might have at the end as well. And so let's go ahead and get started. And so many people will ask the question, why is the OLL program important? Why is it a fit, or how is it a fit? Let me first start by saying that the OLL program has historically been an award winning program. You can see that the OLL program has received different national recognitions as well as awards within the last 5 years from the US News and World Report. You can also see that there are other professional organizations and associations that OLO has been recognized by as well. We do have a high military population of students in the program, and so you can also see that this program has received recognition as well as some achievement around how they've been able to be military friendly in the past years also. When you think about the OLO program, it's really simple. It's 12 classes that you will take that make up the major, that make up 36 credit hours. Out of those 12 classes, there are 8 core classes that make up 24 credit hours. In addition to that, there are 4 track classes that you will take to get you to that goal of 36 credit hours. Now, these 36 credit hours are required in addition to you achieving and completing all gen ed requirements as well. And the total number of credit hours needed to receive your bachelor's degree is somewhere around 120. But out of that total number, 36 credit hours will make up the OLL major itself. So I previously mentioned that there are 8 core classes, and then following that, there are 4 track classes that a student will be able to choose from that makes up or tailors their education in a more specified and unique way. And so currently, the OLL offers 9 tracks: career and technical education, counseling and human relations, digital leadership and information technology, diversity, inclusion, community engagement, and equity, which has kind of been renamed and reframed as climate equity and opportunity in the workplace, healthcare leadership, human resources development, interdisciplinary early childhood education, leadership training and organization development, and project management for the modern workforce. And so, out of these 9 tracks, as the student, you're able to choose 4 classes that make up these tracks, where again, you are able to specialize or tailor your education in a particular field and area. I want you all to get a chance to meet some of the OLL faculty. And so the OLL faculty is made up of Dr. Thomas Teague and Dr. Ann Hurd. They have been faculty for quite some time in our program, and they teach different classes around needs assessment, workplace information and ethics, individual strategies for student success, as well as taking a look at teamwork, assessment, and human resource development. Dr. Mary Jo Gonzalez is also a faculty member in OLL. Dr. Gonzalez has a background in specialty and conflict management. And then you see myself there as well, Dr. Randy Whetstone Jr., where my teaching has included conflict management, taking a look at workplace culture, as well as measuring effectiveness in organizations and in the workplace. You also have Mr. Roger Buskill, who is on the call. And Mr. Buskill is our expert in credit for prior learning. and I'll talk about that more here in just a second. But also, Mr. Buskill teaches the program Exit Experience course, which is a bookend with the credit for prior learning class. And so you will see Mr. Buskill in some of your beginning courses and then all the way towards the end when you are getting very close to graduation. I made mention of credit for prior learning. And so when you go back and you take a look at the number of credit hours that make up the OLL major, there is also up to 48 credit hours that students can earn tuition free. And so this program is designed for individuals who have at least 1,000 hours of work experience. And so, out of that work experience, there is a lot of training, a lot of certifications, there are a lot of credentials, etc., that you gain that help you to get to possibly earning 48 credit hours tuition free. And so, that is a great opportunity for many of our students. It really allows them to take advantage of their education as well as take advantage of all of the experience that they have gained from prior experience. And it's in that Lead 300 class that through successful completion of course assignments and articulating college-based knowledge based on the experience that you've gained is how your total number of credit hours that are awarded to you will be determined. Okay. Uh, in addition to that, there are a lot of students who go on to do wonderful things after they graduate from the OLO program. So you can see some of the positions that some of our alumni have gone on to be able to obtain. This list is not exhaustive of all of the different job titles or opportunities, but it does give you a quick snapshot of the opportunities that lie ahead, and again, some of the job positions that alumni have been able to obtain. So some of our OLL alumni have been able to gain different VP positions, different director roles, different positions and opportunities in HR, as well as different senior leadership roles and positions. And again, the list continues with all of the great things that our alumni have gone on to do. So I just previously made mention of this. So here you see again on the slide the ability or the opportunity rather to earn up to 48 credit hours tuition free. So one of the beginning courses that students take is a class called Lead 300 Prior Learning Assessment. And so we're able to leverage your corporate training, your military training, your professional development, your certifications, any licensure that you have gained, as well as collegiate courses that you've obtained and completed prior to being a student at the University of Louisville. And of course, those classes being able to be transferred and accepted here at U of L, as well as on the job training. So through CPL, credit for prior learning, you're able to eliminate up to 16 classes and be on this path of acceleration on your way to graduation. The academic counselors that make up the OLL program is Jennifer Huff and Emily Lorenzana. You can see that Jennifer handles students' last name A through K, and Emily handles students' last name L through Z. So your academic counselor plays a pivotal role to your success as an OLL student. They walk with you from beginning to end, offering advice and expertise about which classes to take and which combination of courses will be the best fit for you in any given semester to ensure your success, but also to keep you on track on your path to graduation. But I would be remiss if I didn't mention that our academic counselors not only assist you with knowing which classes to take, but they also serve in multiple roles and wear multiple hats in terms of just being a confidant and showing that compassion and understanding and empathy and understanding all of what students go through when juggling multiple responsibilities of their work studies, of their family, of their careers, their jobs, and other various responsibilities that they may have going on in their life as well. So the admissions process is as follows. The requirements to be admitted into the OLL program is a minimum GPA of 2.25, as well as 1,000 hours of work experience and or military training. The application process is as follows. There's a website that you will go to, is listed here. You will also need to order all of your official college transcripts and send them directly to U of L. And if you are a military, if you are a military or have previous military experience, you'll order your JST or CCAF to submit as well. And then there is an application fee, but there are waivers available as you complete the admissions process. Information regarding financial aid is as follows. So there are scholarships that are available. You can reach out to the financial aid office to obtain more information about that. They are available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you see a phone number and email listed as well. The tuition breakdown for the 2025-26 academic school year for undergraduate degrees and certificates is $559 per credit hour. And then the tuition rate for eligible military service members is $250 per credit hour. Here's a quote from one of our OLL alumni, Mr. Derek Dennis. Derek specialized in healthcare leadership, and a quote that he had mentioned is that he was able to receive so much more than just college credits. And I would just echo this quote and just reiterate how much there is to gain from being an OLL student here at the University of Louisville. College is a wonderful experience to not only gain college credit and to gain knowledge in your respective field, but it's also a wonderful opportunity to connect and build rapport with different professors as well as peers in all of your classes. But you also are able to see the growth in yourself. The OLL program sees so many students who come in who are maybe a little apprehensive and maybe unsure about college or maybe returning to college. And after completing a class or two, their confidence just begins to elevate and to grow. And, once they graduate, they get to this place of, maybe I'm thinking about graduate school. Maybe I'm thinking about these different opportunities in my career that maybe I didn't consider when I first came in. And so being a student in this program is tremendously beneficial, not just for the college credits that you gain, but by the overall life growth and enhancement that you're able to capitalize on by being a student. If there's any additional questions, you can reach out to online at louisville.edu, and there's a phone number listed there. They will be able to answer any and all specific questions that you might have regarding admission into the OLL program. But at this time, I want to go ahead and open it up for any questions that anyone might have on the call while we have time. And we will allow you all to get back to your wonderful days and give a little bit more time back to you as well. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And if there's any questions that anyone has on the call, the floor is now open for any questions or anything we can help and assist with.
I wanted to know, do you all accept previous college credits as well into the OLL program?
If previous college credits would be accepted into the OLO program, was that the question,
Yes,
Salithia? Okay.
yes.
And so, great question. Thank you for that. So, in terms of transfer credits, when you all submit your application to be admitted, there will be a review of your transcripts. And so the decision ultimately will be determined by personnel in the admissions department, as well as kind of some assistance provided by our academic counselors. And so ultimately it would be a determination of how many of your college credits from previous institutions will be accepted into the University of Louisville. And so that's going to be a little different and separate from the OLL program itself. The OLL program and major makes up only 12 classes, which make up 36 credit hours. And so, regardless of prior college credit, there still will be that 36 credit hour mark that each student will be required to achieve and obtain on their way to getting their bachelor's degree. Does
You
that
know,
help?
this is Roger.
Yes,
What
thank
would happen when you're accepted into the program? You will be assigned an advisor, and they will take a look at your transcripts, certifications, anything that you've sent in to the university, and they will put together an education plan. And part of that education plan, it will state how many hours that you can request through the credit for prior learning.
thank you.
Thank you, Roger. Any other questions?
Question. It might be a follow up to the question that you just answered. If I went to Brown Mackie and they're no longer in school, um, so I got associate there, then I went to Sullivan. How do I get the transcripts from Brown Mackie, or is it just that whatever I can get to send to you guys, and then you'll be able to talk to me then
Yeah,
and tell me
great,
what I
great
have to
question.
type?
Yeah, great question, Latanya. Thank you for that. Yeah, it will certainly be a number of um, a matter of definitely figuring out um, what transcripts you all are able to obtain. And then from there, whatever is submitted into the University of Louisville is what the university will go by in determining what college credit might remain. And so, for any institution that may no longer be in existence or inactive or any type of classification such as that, it really just would be a matter of maybe doing all that one can to obtain those transcripts and those credit hours. And then again, whatever is submitted from there, the determination will be made as to what credit hours will remain. Does that help and answer your question, Latonya?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Any other questions that I can help with or answer? If a question comes up, feel free. Oh, go ahead,
I
Latonya.
have a
Did you have something else?
question. I'm sorry. I apologize. How soon can we go ahead and start applying? So this would be for the semester for 2026.
Yeah, you can actually apply today, and once your application is complete and processed and you're admitted, you all can actually enroll in classes as soon as the winter term. We actually offer courses in the winter, and then if the winter doesn't work, you can enroll in classes for the spring. And this is a perfect segue into explaining how courses are offered in the OLL program. So most of our classes are offered over the course of 8 weeks. And so if you're looking at spring 2026, we have classes offered in the first 8 weeks of spring and the second 8 weeks of spring. And so it's one way to accelerate you on your path to graduation, but it also gives you the opportunity to enroll in classes at two different periods. And so most of our classes are offered on an 8 week schedule, and then we also have classes that are offered on the regular 16 week timeline of a traditional college semester. But you all can apply as soon as today, and once again, your application is complete and transcripts are ordered and sent to U of L, that process starts. And once it's complete, you all, once admitted, are able to meet with your academic counselor to begin enrolling in classes.
Yeah, this is Roger. My camera stopped working, but one of the first classes you will take is that credit for prior learning, where the instructor will shepherd you through the entire process and explain all the details on how to make that final request.
Thank you, Roger. Any other questions that we can answer or help with? While you're thinking, I'm going to go ahead and put my email in the chat. So if there are any direct questions that you can send to me, you are more than happy to do so. Any other questions, thoughts, comments? Right, going once, going twice. All right, sold. All right. Well, I want to say thank you all for attending this info session. I really hope that it was a lot of beneficial information. I hope that you walk away from this session more confident and more interested. And um, most importantly, we look forward to seeing you all as uh, Cardinal students and then soon to be OLL alumni. And so, again, my name is Dr. Randy Whetstone Jr., faculty member in the OLL program, accompanied by my colleague, Mr. Roger Buskill. My email is in the chat. If you all have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out and to let us know. We look forward to hearing from you, and most importantly, we look forward to seeing you all in classes here very soon. So to Latanya, Salithia, and Laura, thank you all. Appreciate your time. You all enjoy the rest of your day. Most importantly, be the difference that makes a difference. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.